And I want to make it clear at the outset that I have not and will not make the Vietnam War and the Middle East crisis a partisan political issue in this race. I feel very strongly that every American ought to stand behind the President and his new Indochina peace initiative and in his efforts to ease the tension in the Middle East. And it should be abundantly clear to most people by now that we need in foreign relations not more bickering, but more unity. Hanoi has heard the disunified voices from this country. Now it's time to hear us speak with one voice and with one amount of unity here, with a united.
The polls show President stronger than horseradish in the state of Texas, I'm pleased to tell you. And I'm pleased to say, I'm pleased he's coming to Texas, to Dallas, Texas, to campaign for me. Unemployment this year has averaged less than 5%. But let's be fair, look at the record. 61, it was 6.7, 62, 5.5, 63, 5.7, 64, 5.2, and in 66 we got bailed out, but how? We plowed 550,000 kids into Vietnam, and we started spending $30 billion on the war.
Has been saying everywhere that one of the compelling reasons to elect him is to get rid of Senator Fulbright as chairman of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. Now, I think he ought to tell you the rest of the story. If the Republicans gain control of the United States Senate, the man who's going to take the place of Senator Fulbright is Senator Aiken from Vermont, and I don't know one iota of difference in the foreign affairs views of these two men. So that really isn't a legitimate issue in this race.
And Lloyd, the other day, you asked if I was running against Senator Fulbright. I guess the answer is that a small and partial yes. On your first vote, you're going to vote to have him as chairman of the Foreign Relations Committee, and on my first vote, I'm going to make him the non-chairman of the Foreign Relations Committee. Now, let's talk about the economy, but let's put it in focus. It's fundamentally strong, and it's stronger than it was 4 months ago, and it's going to be stronger 3 months from now, and some blame the president for the economy. I agree with President Johnson when he said, I hope we'll temporarily suspend trying to point the finger of blame at anybody. I hope we'll not get into politics and personality. We have only one president and one economy, and we're all in the boat together, President Lyndon Johnson's words.